It is Saturday, July the 13th. Hello and welcome. This is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Today your devotion comes from the book of Hebrews. We will be in chapter 5 and we will look at verses 5 through 10. Here's the word of the Lord. Read along with me. In the same way, Christ did not take on himself the glory of becoming a high priest, but God said to him, "You are my son. Today I have become your father." And he says in another place, "You are a priest forever in the order of Melchizedek." During the days of Jesus' life on earth, he offered up prayers and petitions with fervent cries and tears to the one who could save him from death. And he was heard because of his reverent submission. Son though he was, he learned obedience from what he suffered. And once made perfect, he became the source of eternal salvation for all who obey him, and was designated by God to be a high priest in the order of Melchizedek. And that is the word of the Lord. Article today, Ultimate Obedience by Professor Kelly Brown. And here's what Professor Brown writes for us today. It is common for believers to go through difficulties and pray to God for deliverance. There are numerous hymns focused on crying out to God for his deliverance. We may not often think of Jesus crying out to God, his Father, for deliverance, but that is exactly what happened. When Jesus was born, he must have seemed a normal child in spite of the miraculous circumstances of his conception. We do not know a lot about the early years of Jesus, but we do know that even at 12 years old, he displayed an insight to God's word that astonished the most learned scholars of his day. In Luke 2, verse 49, after his parents discovered him conversing with the elders in the temple courts, Jesus responded to his mother with, "Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house?" When faced with the knowledge of his coming death, Jesus set an example to all of us by crying fervently in prayer to his Father. Hebrews 5:7. While Jesus was not delivered from death, he learned obedience from what he suffered and became the source of eternal salvation. Through Jesus' ultimate obedience, all who believe have eternal salvation. Jesus Paid It All by Elvina M. Hall. Jesus died, my soul to save. My lips shall still repeat. Jesus paid it all. To him I owe. And from the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, verse 5. But he was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. Such powerful words. And this is your daily devotion for Saturday, July the 13th. Have a blessed day.